Hey guys, Novaexplosion and welcome back to more Grandia ReDux. You might notice the music that we are in the Castle of Dreams, as you can see here. So, I did a bit of leveling. I got Justin Fina wrap up a bit, mostly for Liete though, because she was level 5 and I wanted to catch her up. Here are my statistics with weapons, magic, and everything. I'm really working on Liete's mace, because she gets HP and defense from that. But I was working on leveling up mostly Liete. I also took a trip to the Tower of Temptation to grab the Scales accessory, which is doubling money in combat, which will really help us. So yeah, we left off kind of doing the Castle of Dreams. We didn't fight the boss though. I tried to fight the boss and then Liete was too weak. But now we're gonna fight the boss properly because we should be fine with Liete, like, more or less caught up to the party. Let's go inside here and see what happens. Now, I want to talk about Grandia ReDux a bit because I still, like, overall have been having fun with the patch, but the last stream really wasn't the best. During the Elent boss rush, I got so drained and burnt out, I guess, and I was like, oh, dude, you know, like, during the Serpent boss, it really reminded me, like, oh, the ReDux patch isn't bad, but it's just, like, it was so draining, and the Elent boss rush, I really didn't want to do, so I ended up, like, quote-unquote, turning the game to easy mode for that bit. But, I read this last time, so I'm kind of leaving it on the screen in case you missed that part. But, during the Elent boss rush, I was like, oh, yeah, I don't hate the ReDux patch. It's my second favorite game of all time. I want to finish it. But it was starting to annoy me, so what I did was I turned it to, quote-unquote, easy mode. But I do want to try and finish the patch, so I am recording this for YouTube because I want to make some more progress, and I don't mind that Grandia takes longer to go through, but it's annoying when I'm streaming it and I'm stuck on a boss for hours. I'm wasting so much time because my stream time is precious as is, so I feel like recording some stuff is probably going to be for the best because I don't think I'm going to get this playthrough done before Rebirth, but I want to get really close, and if I can just not be streaming it while Rebirth is a thing, then that's fine. And I'll say it right now, Grandia ReDux is grindy, and I don't mind that it's grindy, but it doesn't translate well to a stream, I feel. So I feel like recording is easier for that reason. Liete, let's, with you, Hal NATO, just to kind of spread everyone out.
Oh, twisting winds, come here!
But yeah, I know a bit about this boss. I don't know a crazy amount, but I know a bit. I know the wand only gets hit by physical, because we did do a bit of it, and then Liete was too weak to win. See, like, the wand doesn't get hit by magic, so we need to have, like, Rap or someone do something about that. I think I'll probably have you go Missile here. I want to try to get the wand out ASAP. Yeah, look at that damage. Fina. I think with Fina, I'm actually going to time gate. See how that goes. Justin. I also have this, which is really expensive. Justin, let's... You're using Zap. Maybe I Dragon Cut? Although I feel like Dragon Cut is kind of a waste at this point. What to do with Justin? Go with the Crackling and see how that does, so we can know what Fina can do, basically. Alright, now we won't know, though. I didn't expect Time Gate to beat Justin to it. I thought Justin was going to catch up. So Fina has 3 turns to do something to the others. Heck if I know what that'll be. The music slowdown is so funny to me. Whoa. Sorry, I had to text her. Text my mom. Okay. Zap. So first, let's go with a wow on Justin.
Please,
I think Fina gets boost in like a few more Earth level ups. I wish I had boost for this because boost raises like all parameters. There we go. So now with Fina, I just go for Crackling. See how that does.
This This'll teach
And maybe
you.
I'll use like WoW or something, or maybe Diggin. Maybe I could use Diggin. Although it's gonna use a lot of magic, so I don't know how much Diggin's gonna actually help. There's crackling, there's crackling. Alright, so that thing gets hit by magic pretty well. Okay, so the head and the body are linked, but the wand is not. For now, let's have you go... Maybe Speedy? Or Protect. Use Protect on Liete. Keep her alive for an attack or something.
Oh, power of ice.
And then that will let Justin do a crackling, which will do a good amount to the body and the head, so that's something. I didn't realize the head and the body were linked, but it makes sense that they are. The wand is what we're going to want to worry about. We're going to get a lot more money and experience for destroying it. Alright, good protection. Alright, what are you doing? X-ray on Liete. I don't know how long Protect lasts. I'm not sure how that works. Ina. Maybe just have you all healer. Just to keep everyone alive.
Now you'll be okay.
Liete will get to do something. Maybe I'll have her like red shock the wand or something for extra damage. Yeah, it would be nice to weaken it a bit more, although Justin has the WoW, so maybe not. We can have a Liete. We don't have a Crackle. I feel like Poison at this point is not worth it. We could Symphony. Symphony is an idea. But I think I'm gonna Crackling. But there's X-Ray. Oh, Protect still is active. I don't know how long Protect is active. It's still active though, and that's what I need right now. But yeah, we're gonna do this dungeon, we're gonna do Soldier's Graveyard. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to record as much Grandia as I can, and I'm doing one more stream before Rebirth, probably. Ow. That didn't hurt that much. That's the wave right now on what I'm doing with the Grandia ReDux playthrough. Because I started Grandia 2 because I knew I can get most of it if I'm gonna get all of it done before Rebirth. I'm en route to get all of it done, so that's exactly why I started Grandia 2 alongside this one. But yeah, I want to finish Redux. And if I can finish Redux saying that the only time I turned off the patch was for the Alep bit, then honestly, that's satisfying enough for me. What am I gonna do now? What to do, what to do. Let me just Crackle, or Crackling words. Liete, let's have you help out Justin with the wand.
Oh, power of
I wonder if the ghost itself can only get hit by, physical. I guess that would be one way to find out, which is, like, attacking it. I don't want to, like, waste a skill on it.
Here we go. Ha!
Get rid shocked, idiot. 800, let's go. Wrap is up. Let's stall by doing this. Oh, Wrap is also the one with the, what's it called? You're gonna vanish. Do I dare Heaven and Earth Cut? Probably shouldn't, because I don't know how it's gonna work. Try this. Okay, you cannot hit the body with anything that's not magic.
Oh, power of
This is what it looks like. So Justin really should have attacked the wand, but oh well. This is going fine. This ghost isn't really doing anything to, like, kill us. I might be a little over-leveled for this, but that's fine, because we have enough challenges in this patch. Liete. Let's just have you finish off the wand.
Here we go.
And the body and the head are linked. Let's go. Vanish is irrelevant at this point. We are going to have the character spam magic now, though. That's like the wave. Let's have you go with a... You can't Crackle, so, I mean, Crackling's all you can really do.
Oh, power of ice.
Which is fine by me. Liete should also have some level 2 MP to use. Nice. You, Liete, go for this. You, Rap, are also gonna have to use magic. There's not much for you to do. I wonder how this will work. Oh, you have boost. It's nice. For a burn strike, I don't know. You also go for a fire burner.
Oh, cold that freezes all, come here.
I mean, we win at this point. Unless fire doesn't work on them.
Degrees. Take that.
It's over. Let's go. So Castle of Dreams is done. In the books, we got some kind of weapon. It looks like. Lord Wand. 21k is really good. By the way, I was grinding in the Luzette Mountains. I was doing the Luzette Mountains on my own. I was battling. Thank you very much. The curse of the sword's now broken. Now no one needs to suffer the same fate as my father. Yet the pain of losing father remains. I will pray here for his repose. I'll give you the sword in appreciation. Got a lightning sword. Lord Wand is new, I think. Ooh, plus 38 attack and 2 magic. Can I give this a Justin? We can. I mean, we'll have it. I don't think we're going to use it right now. It's lightning sword. Decent. If we ever need a sword to equip. You know what? We could put the sword on Rap. I think we have to work on his wit. Because his throw is pretty high up there. Yeah. We could work on sword with Rap for a bit. Why not? What was I saying? I was saying something and I forgot. I used the Luzette Mountains to grind. If you go to Luzette Mountains, the very first screen, there's no cutscenes that happen there. There's 2 enemies. There are the Earthworms that give you like 44k, 4400, and then there's also the there's a group of enemies like mixed ape enemies and also the Rhino enemies. The Rhino enemies have them move together, which summons more of them. So what you can do is you can use that to grind because you can have them like endlessly summon enemies, and you will get like, depending on how many enemies they summon, you can get like over 10k, which is about the same as a boss. So I used that to grind. And again, mostly for Liete I did it. But now we're going to make our way out of here. And move on to the next optional dungeon, which is called the Soldier's Graveyard. It's on the opposite side of the Zil Desert. Yes, special stage. I've already cleared it. It's already done. Trying to think if I want to go to the stash point first, though. Maybe like stash some stuff. We're not going to use the Lord Wand like right now, but it's good to have. We'll definitely use that at some point. No. You back off. Oh, dang it. Please let me run. This could be catastrophic. I don't know when you can fight the Desert Lords, by the way. I'm not too fussed about them. Oh, I somehow didn't get damaged. Nice. I don't know what's up with the Desert Lords. Maybe we'll fight them.
We're in trouble.
End game. I don't really know how to beat them, and I honestly don't really care, to be honest. All that much. We got to see them plenty of times, which is enough for me. I don't know how to beat them. Apparently there was like the thing that I thought you used to beat them was like scrapped out of the game. Like they patched it. Rap used to have an insta-kill move that could just kill them, but apparently it doesn't work anymore, so I don't know how you're supposed to beat them. Maybe you just need to be like max level or something, but I don't really care that much. I just want to do the Redux patch and finish it properly. There is something I'm really worried about because I took a trip to the Tower of Temptation. I'll keep it under wraps for now, but there's something about the Tower of Temptation that I'm worried about, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to do it on this Redux mode. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. Alright, Lord Wand goes in there, Discus goes in there. Other than that, we have to sell this mana egg. scales because we need more money. These yellow pills, why not? Never know if we'll need a bit of SP or something. Although I do want to buy some crimson potions because I did buy like all the weapons and stuff, so I don't really need armor and weapons all that much. From here on, it's just like we focus on buying items, which is good. Although, 15 attack is really nice. I don't think it's too big of a boost though, to be honest. These I'm gonna want some. I'll put a bunch in the stash. Gold potions. That's like all my money, but I think it's worth. Sell the mana egg. 4,000. I just used all my money, but it's fine. We're gonna do Soldier's Graveyard, and we'll be sure to get money while we're in there. But yeah, Grandia 1 is my second favorite game of all time. I don't mind playing it longer, on the one hand. On the other hand, Redux, I really feel like Redux had a really good balance in the early game. It felt basically the same as Grandia 1. But I feel like I'm gonna stash all these resurrects for now. I really feel like in the late game, like disc 1 was fine, and then halfway through disc 1 it got harder, but it was still like rewarding and challenging. Disc 2, on the other hand, fluctuates a lot with the difficulty. Like the enemy encounters start to... Early disc 2 was like fine, but then as we got farther in disc 2, the enemy encounters start to get tedious because they start to just like kill you in 2 hits, and enemies can just be like, hey, I'm gonna attack this one character. The other enemy's like, oh, I'll also attack this character, killing them. It gets tedious and monotonous. I don't mind that they made the game harder and the enemy encounters harder, but I'm gonna be real with you. I think I would have kept the enemy encounters toned down a bit. I think having the enemy encounters toned down a bit and the bosses powered up is probably the wave. I think that's what they should have done. Basically, I would keep the enemy HP pools, keep the Cactus Man with 1700.
Let's retreat.
But either keep the HP or lower it a tad, but I would be fine with the HP pools if the enemies weren't so brutal. Because enemies can kill you in like 2 hits, and it gets very annoying. And tedious. And you have to like waste all your resources and stuff. Which again, I understand why they took out recover points, because it was abusable. But it doesn't make for a fun gameplay loop to be like, oh hey, now I gotta go back and recharge stuff. And the game does give you more resources, which is good, so they kind of remedy that. But even then, enemy encounters become monotonous at some point. Oh, no recover point, huh? There's another save point here, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, personally, I would have kept the enemies like toned down a bit. I would have kept them toned down and maybe keep their HP pools so it's like they take longer but aren't necessarily harder. And then the bosses you could have kept the same. I honestly think the bosses, for the most part, not all the time, I think the bosses for the most part are fine. Bosses for the most part they haven't all been great, but they've mostly been fun and rewarding and challenging and etc. Soldier's Graveyard. Alright, so we're right here. I think this dungeon has ghosts, which is gonna be annoying. Yeah, the ghosts are right here. I hope they don't like insta-kill or something, because that'll be annoying.